All right, good day, everyone. Welcome back to another daily analysis of the price action index, where we go through selected pairs and I tell you basically what to be expecting during the course of the day and the week on these selected pairs. Now, starting out, we're on the weekly chart on gold, and how last week behaved was very significant to how we'll be expecting this week to behave. And yeah, last week we took out the previous week low right here and rejected, giving us a bullish week, and also we took out the previous week high, but also we did close below that high, showing some signs of rejection. And starting out this week, would want to consider the fact that we closed below the previous week high. That's something we want to take into consideration. Yeah, we might likely see higher price movements. I'm more interested in seeing higher prices. So for this week, I'll be bullish, but I won't be in a rush to get into trades. Why? Because the fact that we rejected the previous week's high might likely lead to us seeing some form of rejections early on the week. Now, that being said, levels I would be interested in for price to trade towards are likely previous week high, which is this high right here, previous week high, and also this previous old weekly high. So those are my levels for this week. I'll be expecting price to trade towards on the buy side for buy side objective. Now I'm more interested in seeing the weekly candle trade higher. That was my major interest for the week, so I'm bullish for the week. Now going down to daily, now, take note, I'm just going to be referencing back to this. So take note, this high right here and this side is quite relative. So I'll be using that high. I'm taking this as a relatively equal high. So that's basically my major objective. And this is more like a secondary objective for the week. Now, starting out this week, we traded back to a large daily BC of fair value gap. And this is the second time we're testing that level. We still not traded down into even the upper quadrant, rather much the consequent encroachment, and we are still having some rejections right here. Now, I would urge you guys not to watch and take note. You can see the series of rejections we'll be having here. Rejected the previous week's high and also rejected the high of Wednesday, 6th of May. That might likely lead us into a pullback. So expect that possibly a consolidation, but definitely I would love to see a liquidity sweep before the price movement. That would be very nice. As you can see, we've not done anything like that yet. So just be careful. Yeah, I have a bullish bias, but I would want to see price create a very nice structure that supports the idea. And yeah, like I said, sweep of liquidity would be nice before the price movement. Now, moving on to silver. You see why it's very clear. The objective is very clear. Told you guys, if we do close above this fair value gap right here, I would want this price to trade towards this level one, then this level. Now we've taken out this objective right here, relatively equal high. This right here is the next objective, and also we are still bullish on that, and I would hold that bullish bias for this week. And this is going to be my objective. I really don't have interest in. Yeah, we do have some other levels I'll be interested in higher. So that's it for silver. On the dollar index, yeah, we had a bullish gap opening, so price open higher than where it ended. Also, I'm still holding on to my bias on the dollar index. I would want to see price read this outside liquidity right here. I'm still interested in that. But yeah, what's going to invalidate that? The point at which we invalidate this fair value gap, which I've been calling out to hold price, whenever we do invalidate this level, I would reassess my whole idea and look for another form of objective, probably price trading to fill this liquidity void. And that would be my objective. But currently, I'm still interested in lower prices back to the sell side objectives. So that will be it for today, guys. And yeah, do have a nice day trading day and trade safe. That will be all.